Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcoming to opening day at Major League Baseball's 31st Stadium and to the opening ceremonies of the 2018 Geico All-Star FanFest. Please give a round of applause to the Green Machine from George Mason University who got us started here this morning. And a wonderful round of applause for our anthem singer, Sophia Nader. And to the Junior ROTC Color Guard from Columbia Heights Educational Campus. It's an honor to have them all here with us this morning. Well, we know that you, our fans, are very anxious to get in and enjoy many of the fine attractions here at Geico All-Star FanFest. But before we open our doors, we'd like to give some special recognition to some people who helped make this show happen. So please, let's introduce the first of our special guests. Please welcome the principal owner of the Washington Nationals, Mark Lerner. Welcome, Mark. Thank you so much for joining us here. We're also grateful towards the hospitality and kindness of Washington, D.C. for hosting All-Star Week this year. So please welcome Mayor Muriel Bowser. Now please welcome the Deputy Commissioner of Business and Media for Major League Baseball, Mr. Tony Petitti. Tony, thanks so much. We're so grateful to Major League Baseball for producing this fabulous event. Now, let us bring up the first of our four special guests, all of whom need no introduction. The first is a Hall of Famer, number 27, a 10-time All-Star from the San Francisco Giants, Mr. Juan Marshall. Thank you, Juan. And now let's bring up our next special guest, former outfielder for your very own Nationals, Ryan Churchill. Our next guest, another well-known member of the Nationals family, Justin Maxwell. And our final special guest, a three-time Olympian and current assistant softball coach at UCLA, Lisa Fernandez. Thank you, Lisa, and thank you all for joining us here this morning. And I would like to call on you, Mr. Lerner, to have a few words at the microphone. Thank you.
Not tall like you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to FanFest. Is this awesome or what? I can't believe the size of this. I understand it's the largest one baseball has ever had, and we're excited to host it here in the city of Washington. One of the things, we've been planning for this day a long time. It's been a dream of mine since I was a little guy. But when we got the team, many of you know that I waited about 5 days and I started to harass former Commissioner Seelig about getting it here. I think over the years, I counted one day, I think I had sent him over 10 letters and obviously numerous emails. And every time I saw him face to face, he got to the point he just went, he says, I know what you want. So, but the great thrill in 2015 when we were at a dinner in New York honoring him, and he walked over to my dad and I says, you got it? Don't tell anybody. I said, fine. But we were ecstatic to be a part of this. Major League Baseball has been a joy to work with. It's been our honor to assist them every step of the way through this process to not only get this going, but everything you'll see over the weekend and in the next week up to the All-Star Game. It's the transformation of Nationals Park and the area around it has been just amazing. So we welcome everybody to FanFest. On behalf of my family and the Washington Nationals, have a great time. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lerner. I'd also like to correct myself. As well as being a baseball lover, I am a lover of history. And I'd like to apologize to Ryan Church for saying Churchill. Obviously, I'm equating greatness on a global scale with Ryan here, so thank you for your, I appreciate that. At this time, I'd like to invite Mayor Bowser to the microphone to say a few words.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to All-Star Week in Washington, D.C. I'm really very excited on behalf of the 700,000 people who call Washington, D.C. home, and all of the Washington Nationals fans, welcome to Washington, D.C. You might have heard it's been a fantastic month in sports in Washington. First, we won the Stanley Cup at the Washington Nationals. That's good. Just this last week, I cut the ribbon on our new soccer stadium. And now this week, we get to see 3 of our Washington Nationals in the All-Star Game. So we understand that Major League Baseball has been having this game for 89 years. We have been proud hosts, I think, 5 times before, but not for the last 50 years. So our team in D.C. government has been working for more than a year to make sure that fans that come to D.C. and Maryland and Virginia fans that are coming to Washington have a great experience. And this Fan Fest is one of those great experiences. The thing that I love about it is that boys and girls will get to experience in all different ways and a lot of fun ways the great game of baseball. You can learn how you can play at the Boys and Girls Club, at school, and leagues around the city. You can learn about health and nutrition and sport and competition and fair play. You can get to see your favorite players, and that's what it's all about. Being in Washington, D.C., in July, talking about baseball. I want to remind everybody that's coming to our city to have a safe and enjoyable time and remind you of our website that talks to you about street closures so that you can plan ahead. sportscapital.dc.gov. You can also text us at DC Sports to 888-777. And I just want to present to the Commissioner a proclamation from all of us declaring this week All-Star Week in Washington, D.C.
Thank you, Mayor Bowser. Now, as you can all see, what would an opening ceremony be without a ribbon-cutting ceremony? And we have, in fact, a ribbon here. And I would like to invite all of our VIP guests to be part of this opening ceremony for the ribbon cutting. As you can see, we have the world's largest pair of scissors to go with the world's largest baseball. And no running with these. Who's going to take these? There we are. Now, folks, we're going to call on you to help in just a moment. We're going to get our VIPs up here with the scissors, and I'm going to say count you down 3, 2, 1, and we're going to shout, "Cut that ribbon." Are you all ready? VIPs, are you ready? All right. 3, 2, 1. Cut that ribbon. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the 2018 Geico All-Star FanFest is now officially open. Thank you to our All-Star team, Major League Baseball, the Washington Nationals, the City of D.C., and our national legends.